Hello everyone and welcome to this comprehensive, in-depth comparison of the 2025 Dacia Bigster and the 2025 Renault Austral. Today, we're going to dive into every single detail that matters, examining their exterior design and dimensions, interior features, technology and infotainment, boot capacity, powertrains and performance, safety and crash test results, as well as warranty, pricing, and overall value. Make sure to stick around until the very end because I will share with you 3 compelling reasons to buy and 3 reasons to skip each of these models. And while you're here, please drop a comment telling me which vehicles you would like me to cover in my next video. Let's begin with the introduction. The 2025 Dacia Bigster is essentially a larger, more powerful, and better equipped evolution of the well-known Duster. It shares some DNA with its predecessor, but has been stretched out considerably to offer a more commanding presence on the road. In contrast, the 2025 Renault Austral is a refined and modern SUV that combines sleek, contemporary styling with advanced technology and performance features. Throughout this video, we will compare these two models in a way that is not only informative, but also engaging and accessible, just as if we were chatting over coffee about the latest trends in automotive design and technology. Starting with the exterior design and dimensions, the Dacia Bigster presents itself as a robust and aggressive SUV that immediately catches the eye. Its design cues are reminiscent of the Duster, yet the Bigster has been given a completely new body that stretches its length to a remarkable 4.57 meters. That is 23 centimeters longer than the Duster, which in turn translates into significantly more interior space and a larger boot capacity. Its track width measures 2.70 meters, giving it a solid stance and improved stability on the road. The Bigster's design is both practical and bold, with a blend of rugged lines and modern touches, such as chrome-accented details and optional two-tone body paint that can really make it stand out. In contrast, the Renault Austral offers a more streamlined and aerodynamic look. With a total length of 4.51 meters, it might be slightly more compact than the Bigster, but it is no less impressive. The Austral's design is characterized by smooth curves, a prominent front grille, and a sophisticated lighting signature that hints at the advanced technology hidden within. The exterior is refined, with carefully sculpted lines that emphasize both its sporty nature and its everyday usability. While it might not have the sheer bulk of the Bigster, the Austral's design is a study in modern elegance, aimed at drivers who appreciate style as much as substance. Moving on to the interior features, technology and infotainment, both models offer distinct experiences that cater to different tastes. Inside the Dacia Bigster, the cabin is designed with practicality in mind. The interior layout is reminiscent of the Duster, featuring a combination of physical buttons and digital displays that strike a balance between functionality and modernity. In the higher trim variants, you'll find an infotainment system with a 10.1-inch display that supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. There are also features like automatic folding exterior mirrors, electrically adjustable seats, and even an optional panoramic roof that floods the cabin with natural light. Although the materials used throughout the Bigster's interior are solid and durable, they lean more toward functional simplicity than luxury, which is part of its charm for those who prioritize utility over opulence. In the Renault Austral, the interior experience is elevated to a premium level. Here, sophistication and advanced technology take center stage. The instrument panel is dominated by 2 large digital displays, a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, and an equally impressive 12-inch infotainment screen. These screens are powered by a state-of-the-art operating system that offers intuitive navigation, smooth graphics, and a clear, user-friendly interface. The Austral's cabin is trimmed with high-quality materials, and even the smallest details are meticulously designed to create a refined atmosphere. The layout is not only visually appealing, but also highly functional, with ergonomically placed controls and generous connectivity options. This makes the Austral an ideal choice for tech-savvy drivers who demand a modern, luxurious driving environment. Next, let's talk about boot volume, a crucial factor for families and those who require extra cargo space. The Dacia Bigster truly shines in this area. It offers a boot capacity that ranges from 546 liters to 667 liters, depending on the configuration. This generous capacity is particularly beneficial for long road trips, family vacations, or even when you need to transport larger items. The Bigster's boot is intelligently designed with features like adjustable load floors and multiple storage compartments that add to its practicality. Meanwhile, the Renault Austral offers a boot capacity that ranges from 430 liters to 500 liters. Although this is slightly less than the Bigster, the Austral makes up for it with its versatile rear seat configuration, which allows the back seats to fold flat and create additional cargo space when required. While the Austral might not lead in sheer volume, its design is aimed at providing a balanced blend of passenger comfort and cargo flexibility. When it comes to powertrains and performance, the differences between these two models become even more pronounced. The Dacia Bigster is available with a range of engine options, with its hybrid variants being particularly noteworthy. The most powerful version of the Bigster features a hybrid system that delivers up to 155 horsepower. This system combines a naturally aspirated gasoline engine with a displacement of 1.8 liters, which produces 107 horsepower and 170 newton-meters of torque, with 2 electric motors. This intelligent hybrid setup allows the Bigster to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 9.7 seconds, while maintaining an average fuel consumption of 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Additionally, there is also an option with a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine of 1.2 liters in a mild hybrid configuration that produces up to 140 horsepower for the front-wheel drive version, and slightly less for the all-wheel drive variant. The emphasis with the Bigster is on providing robust, practical performance and excellent efficiency, making it a compelling option for everyday driving and long-distance journeys alike. The Renault Austral, on the other hand, also embraces hybrid technology, but with a different focus. It is offered in both mild hybrid and full hybrid e-tech variants. The mild hybrid version delivers power in the range of 158 horsepower, while the full hybrid version can produce up to 199 horsepower. The Austral is engineered to provide an agile and dynamic driving experience with precise handling and responsive acceleration that make it a delight to drive in both city traffic and on winding country roads. Standard front-wheel drive, combined with the option of an extended grip system, enhances traction and stability, particularly in challenging driving conditions. Overall, while both SUVs offer innovative hybrid powertrains, the Bigster is geared more toward robust efficiency and practicality, whereas the Austral emphasizes performance finesse and refined driving dynamics. Safety is always a paramount concern, and both the Dacia Bigster and the Renault Austral are built to meet modern safety standards. Each vehicle comes equipped with an array of advanced driver assistance systems, such as emergency braking, lane keeping assistance, and blind spot monitoring. Although detailed crash test data for every variant is not always available, it is clear that both models have been designed with safety in mind. The Bigster, true to Dacia's practical philosophy, offers a robust safety package that includes features designed to protect all occupants in various driving scenarios. In contrast, the Austral integrates cutting-edge sensor technology and a highly sophisticated digital cockpit that not only enhances the driving experience, but also provides an extra layer of safety by alerting the driver to potential hazards. Both vehicles have earned high marks for safety, ensuring peace of mind for every journey. Warranty, pricing, and overall value are also essential considerations in any vehicle purchase decision. The Dacia Bigster is remarkably competitively priced, with entry-level models starting at €24,590 and higher spec variants reaching up to approximately €31,290. This affordability, combined with the Bigster's generous equipment levels and versatile hybrid options, makes it one of the most attractive choices in its segment. Meanwhile, the Renault Austral is positioned in a slightly higher price bracket, with prices ranging from €30,383 to roughly €41,515. Although the Austral comes at a premium, its advanced technology, premium interior, and superior driving dynamics help justify the higher cost for those who are willing to invest a bit more in quality and refinement. Ultimately, both vehicles offer compelling price-to-performance ratios, with the Bigster appealing to buyers seeking maximum space and robust efficiency, and the Austral attracting those who value cutting-edge technology and a more dynamic, sophisticated driving experience. To conclude, let's summarize the key points and share the 3 reasons to buy and 3 reasons to skip for each model. For the Dacia Bigster, 3 compelling reasons to buy include its extraordinarily spacious cabin and boot capacity, which is perfect for families and long journeys, its versatile hybrid powertrain that balances efficiency and performance with up to 155 horsepower, and the availability of multiple trim levels that allow buyers to choose the features that best meet their needs. On the flip side, reasons to consider skipping the Bigster are its interior, which, while practical, may appear somewhat simple compared to more premium offerings, its suspension, which can sometimes feel too firm in urban settings, and certain aspects of the material quality that could be enhanced to elevate the overall driving experience. For the Renault Austral, 3 strong reasons to buy include its premium digital cockpit and advanced infotainment system that set new standards in usability and design, its agile and dynamic driving performance, supported by innovative safety features and optional extended grip technology, and its overall modern, sophisticated design that combines style with substance. Conversely, potential drawbacks for the Austral include its higher price point, which might be a barrier for budget-conscious buyers, a boot capacity that, especially in the hybrid variants, is somewhat limited compared to competitors, and its front-wheel drive configuration, which might not deliver the same level of agility in every driving scenario as some may wish. In summary, both the 2025 Dacia Bigster and the 2025 Renault Austral come with their own unique strengths and weaknesses. The Bigster stands out with its expansive interior space, robust hybrid options, and unbeatable practicality, making it an excellent choice for families and those who value utility. The Austral, however, appeals to drivers who seek a premium, technologically advanced experience with a focus on dynamic performance and refined driving dynamics. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let me know which model you prefer and which vehicles you'd like me to compare in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to bringing you even more exciting automotive comparisons in the future.